All right.
Ready, D-Lo?
Yeah.
All right. DeAngelo Smith here. We just had Mike Mickens over here, and we asked him the question about was he the best cornerback to ever play at Cincinnati. And we got to admit, his resume is pretty strong. How do you respond to his response that he is the best cornerback to ever play at Cincinnati?
I mean, if you look at my resume, I did in a short period of time what he did in 4 years. So, you know, it's just who you pick. It's, you know, if you look at the stats, it's kind of similar.
Now, who got you after that?
I did.
So that would be part of your, I guess, rationale for being a little bit better than Mike?
Yes.
Are you a more physical player than Mike?
Yeah, I'm just all around. So I can give you everything. I can even play safety.
Oh, we got all the defensive backs. We can bring them all in
I can even play
here.
safety.
Haruki maybe will break the tie here. Haruki, we got two great Cincinnati cornerbacks, and each of them, I think, can make an argument they're the best. Although I got to say, Mickens' resume is awfully strong. He's got 4 years of all Big East. Who would you, if you had to just draft one of these two men, who would you pick?
Only thing I really have to say is I've seen both of them get dunked on because of my own faults, so I really can't pick and choose or decide who's better. So I don't think it's in my place to say who's better.
Well, guys, let me ask you this then. Who's the best safety that's ever played at Cincinnati? Since he's not going to take a side off of him.
We all know it's Haruki, man. We know Haruki just
The headhunter.
Yeah, the headhunter. When you see him coming downhill, just move out the way from him.
Even in practice, he like bro, just practice like this.
I mean, he's gonna have a big hit every single time.
You guys are
Do you
crazy.
remember how I used to go after Selleck?
Yes.
Selleck was kind of the enforcer on the offense, and he wanted to be the enforcer on defense, and there was some classic stuff there.
Yes.
And now they're both in the NFL.
And that's why when I used to see him collide, I was like, I'm never gonna get involved with that. See Selleck get it. When Selleck catch the ball, two-hand touch him, you know, we ain't gonna touch him.
You guys are crazy.
Just go get Haruki.
First time you saw him come out, he's a little skinny guy. His only other offer was Bowling Green. He came from Wayne High School, and you looked at him and you said, what?
You know, like, to be honest with you, you can see Mick had some talent. He had, you know what, he had the confidence, obviously, to play at Division I level, and so did DeAngelo. Me and DeAngelo came at the same time, and it was one of those things where at a young age, as a freshman and sophomore, we saw what we were starting to build as a defensive group. And to have the talent that people really didn't know about really started, as we started Joe, it was starting to become obvious. And by the time we were juniors and seniors, it was almost like we were lights out. You know, my senior year, we had 42 turnovers. We had 42 takeaways. And it was to credibility of us working really hard together and putting together something that we wanted to be. We wanted to be the best secondary in the NFL.
And that was the #1 in the nation at the time.
That's true. Now, D'Lo here, he kind of bounced around a little bit because he spent some time in safety. He spent some time as wide receiver. I always said he had the best hands of our defensive backs.
I won't say that. I won't say that.
Ooh, you gonna argue that you did?
I mean,
Look, come on, Mike.
I ended my career with the most picks here. So
But then, all right, how many did you drop?
I dropped a lot my freshman year.
Oh, my Lord.
As we progressed, my hands got better.
That's true. I will admit his hands did better, but you dropped a lot of balls.
I dropped a lot of balls.
Along the way there. Now, he was real good.
Yeah.
He actually was excellent as a sophomore. And I thought you kind of dropped a ball or two more. You weren't perfect.
I should have had more than I had when I led the nation. I led the nation more. I don't know
Big
about
Bowling, Papa John will put you over the top.
Yeah.
But we'll never remember
Lord, did
right
you really
here.
just say
right
that?
Here.
Oh, my
What happened right here?
84 yards.
Oh, that's when I walked him and had a BSD block. Yeah. I got him into the end zone.
Oh, my God.
Well, no one's going to argue. You guys are great representatives. We appreciate you guys talking to us.
No, absolutely. Thanks for having us.
Thanks, guys.
You guys are hilarious. Thanks a lot.
Oh, my